Hi, this is Kevin Souza. You know, for years and years, I was broke. Broke meaning living week to week, sometimes day to day. When I was in my early 20s and in the job market, I was working in the restaurant business. Talk about too many hours and not enough income. I was living week to week, couldn't pay my rent, couldn't pay my utilities, was irresponsible, and just simply couldn't pay my bills. And what I kept saying was, I can't because I don't have the money. I can't go where I want to go. I can't do what I want to do. I can't go to the movies. I can't. Why? Because I was broke. I had no money. And I was sick of that. And so I had to get out of the restaurant business because it was too many hours and not enough income. So I got into a job that I was very uncomfortable doing, and that was called telemarketing. I actually got a job where I had to pick up the phone and call businesses to place advertisements in a directory that was sponsored by a reputable group, a police association, actually. And they paid me to start, because I had never done that before, 15% of whatever I sold. And so it was great calling businesses, let them know that I was calling on behalf of the police association, so they would at least listen to me. And sure enough, I started making more money for a lot less hours than I was doing in the restaurant business. And I was very happy. So I was able to taste the word yes to doing things that I couldn't do before because I either didn't have the time working 60, 70 hours a week in the restaurant business, or worse, didn't have the money. What I saw life doing to me, which is what I perceived, life was doing this to me, was that my mindset was I can't do this and I can't do that because I don't have the money. That mindset kept me from even looking for ways to raise the capital to do what I needed to do, except when it came to my job. And that was important, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. So I got out of the restaurant business and started working for the police association, selling advertisements in their annual directory for raising the funds for police activities that they do in addition to what they do for our communities today, and be able to put commissions in my pocket. I was excited because I almost doubled my income with a lot less hours. I was working less than 40 hours a week on the telephone during the day calling businesses, and I actually had weekends off for the first time in my life. So I did that for years and years and years. But what I did was I studied on the side while I was doing that because I wanted even more. You know, I had joined a home-based business when I was 19 years old, and I had been doing that, but frankly, I wasn't doing that. I was just simply sitting back and listening to audios and going to meetings and seminars that they had and reading books, and I was in learning mode more than action mode because I was scared, I didn't know what I was doing, and I just did not want rejection. I did not want to face rejection. Okay? But working on the telephone all those years helped me to learn to be impervious to objection, realizing that people aren't rejecting me, they're just rejecting the opportunity to advertise in an annual directory. And so my mindset started to change over the years. Well, here comes the internet back in the year 2000. And I was working now as a consultant for a uniform company, but I was working 60 hours a week. I had built myself up in the telemarketing, telesales industry to be able to be qualified to work for a reputable company where every single one of their sales reps who worked on the telephone had college educations, except me. I had years of experience and I was good at it. So I started to want even more, and I was looking online because I saw the internet as the new frontier for ways of making money. But something stopped me. I didn't have enough startup capital to get started. So I started using the phrase, I can't afford it. Nope, I don't have the money. I can't afford it. I can't afford to start a business of my own online. Nope, don't have the money. Nope, can't afford it. Nope. And I just dismissed it. The fact that if I don't have the money to get started, I'm not interested. Not if I don't have the money to get started, maybe I can find a way to raise the capital to get started. I didn't even think of that because I didn't even believe that I could. All of my friends and relatives were broke, so I couldn't go to them. So I felt like I was in a box, okay? And that's the problem with a lot of people today. Because they think they can't afford something, and a lot of people say, no, Kevin, it's not that I think I can't. I can't, okay? No, I can't afford it. That's the biggest thing that stops people today. Well, guess what? You eat, don't you? I thought if I give up some meals, that'll give me the extra cash I need to start my own business. And so I did. Why? To a lot of people, that would be sheer stupidity, right? Here's why. Because one day I said to myself, today I say yes to my dreams. I will do whatever it takes to win my freedom. Not even lack of startup capital can stop me. I will raise the funds necessary and build my own income online. And that's what I decided to do. As a result of that decision of saying yes to my dreams, I found the little bit of capital that it takes to start the business. And then, glory be, I had enough experience to be able to learn on my own how to do it. And it took 3 years, from 2005 to 2008, for me to build an income large enough on the internet to be able to quit my job for the rest of my life. And that was 7 years ago. Why? Because I said yes to my dreams, and I no longer said no because I don't have the money. I don't have the money. I don't have the money. I'm broke. Okay? That's all I kept saying. Because I programmed myself to believe that. Even though I actually believed it was true. Okay? Physically, it was true. I had no cash in the bank. $0. Okay? I spent every money I made every single week. So I had no money left to start a business of my own on the internet. Right? Does that sound familiar to you? The way I got out of it, because I would have stayed broke the rest of my life if I had not made the decision that I'm going to say yes to my dreams. That's how I got out of it. I got out of it because I said yes to my dreams and I refused to say I can't afford it anymore. I raised the capital to start my own business online out of my grocery money. I ate a little bit less in order to get started. Now, the trouble with people is that they feel like, well, if I spend all my resources, if I wring out the face cloth, so to speak, and get this little bit of money that I need, which to me is a lot of money because I'm broke, to start a business, what if I fail? Then I will have lost all that money. When you say yes to your dream, you won't fail. You will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes without ever even thinking of quitting to make it work. What I didn't have, you have the luxury of having. What is that? It's called help. It's called help. It's called a systematic franchise-style system online that teaches you step by step, in addition to my counsel and your exposure to successful people to learn how to do it. When I started online in 2005, here's how much help I had. Zippo, nada. I had to use my own ingenuity online to figure out how to get traffic to my websites so that I could generate enough sales to earn enough income, and I did that in 3 years, all on my own. So I don't want to hear, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to do that, I never did anything online before, I'm broke, I don't have the money. Baloney. Yes, you do. You don't have the desire for your dream is what you don't have. Change what you're thinking to, I'm saying yes to my dreams. And nothing, especially lack of capital, will stop me. When you create that mindset right here and say yes to your dream, click the link below and join Kimberly and myself. And we will help you and expose you to a system that will teach you step by step how to earn an income online. Say yes to your dreams right now. This is Kevin Souza. Click the link below and make it a wonderful day.